Hey, it's Friday and you're watching The Biggest Beauty Project. This week is a free week and yet another week where I work late every night. I even had to stay extra tonight because I was on a phone call. But it's a free week and I decided I would like to do Rosianna's ladies survey. I tag any of the girls on the channel want to do this, any of our viewers who want to do this. Definitely follow Rosie because she is fantastic. I'll put the questions down in the more information. And for now, I'm gonna get started. Number 1, do you agree that the internet is a harder space for women? Why? Is it helpful or harmful to acknowledge that? I definitely think it's a harder place for women. Women get called out for so many things that men really don't get called out for. It's more of a societal thing than a YouTube thing. It's just because women get viewed different than men do. Women get treated differently. It just kind of gets put under a microscope on YouTube. And I definitely think it's helpful to acknowledge that because it makes people aware, like people might not realize how women get treated on YouTube, and talking about it puts a spotlight on that issue. Number 2, what is the most helpful book / article you've read / film you've watched / video you've seen this year about womanhood? I don't know. I read a lot of feminist blogs and Tumblrs and watch a lot of feminist YouTube channels, and I'm sure this isn't the best thing I've read or seen all year, but I did just recently finish the book The Chaperone, which is really interesting and partly based on a real person, which I love. Historical fiction is my favorite genre of books. The book is mainly set in the 1920s, but it ultimately covers the entire span of this woman's life. And it was really interesting to hear one of the fictional characters in this book talk about women's suffrage and talk about different issues that women faced pretty much throughout the 20th century, throughout the greater part of it. Things like in the beginning of the book, she wore a corset. She always wore a corset, and that's the thing that older women did where younger women didn't. And it's funny because it's kind of like today, how like, you know, older women, they think that they should dress and act a certain way because that's how it was when they were growing up. Whereas younger women want to do what's trendy and want to do what younger women now do. And the book, The Chaperone, is mostly based on this trip to New York between this young lady and her chaperone, who's this older married woman. And throughout the course of the trip, the young lady, well, she doesn't really change a whole lot. I won't spoil too much, but the older lady really becomes more liberated and really learns a lot about herself. I wouldn't really consider this a book about womanhood. It's more about finding out who you are and being true to yourself. But the author's a woman, the main character's a woman. It really follows this woman's life, and so I think it's sort of about womanhood. Question number 3. Do you think a focus on supportive networks of women online, whether formally through things like Wonderly or informally, is beneficial or hurts the cause? I think it's really beneficial. I personally don't watch any networks. I mean, I watch this collab channel, but I don't watch Wonderly or anything like that. However, I do think that they're beneficial. I think it gives women a place to be themselves and a place to interact with other women of like minds. I think women make a lot of really diverse content on YouTube, and I think networks like that really showcase that and really showcase a lot of the different personalities that are on YouTube and really give them a space to shine and a space to bring out the best in each other, and I think it's awesome. Question number 4. What have you done to support female content creators in the past year? Are things better now than they were then? What do you pledge to do in this coming year? First of all, I support a lot of content made by women on YouTube. I subscribe to a lot of channels made by women, a lot of really different kinds of channels, everything from fashion videos to things like The Brain Scoop, where Emily talks about science and really interesting things. I'm not really into science, but she's just so cool and interesting. I'll watch her do anything. In this coming year, I will continue to support female content creators on YouTube and Tumblr and elsewhere online and in the world. Basically, I'll just continue to support women in general because women are awesome. The last question is your favorite 5 internet females. I'm gonna cop out and say the girls on this channel, even though it's just 4, not including myself. But yeah, y'all are awesome. Yay. This has been a really crazy week. I'm still getting in the swing of my new job. I mean, I'm getting used to it. It's just really mentally taxing, but you know, getting through. I'm a little bummed out because tonight my parents and I had tickets to go see this play, but because of my work schedule, I was unable to go. They went, they're there right now. I did not. I kind of feel like be careful what you wish for because you just might get it, because I always wanted a full-time job, but I guess I didn't really think about all the things I'd be missing out on. Like for my mom's birthday, we had to go out to eat really late because I worked late, because I usually work late. You know, tonight I'm missing this thing that, you know, my parents bought a ticket for me and they spent money and now I can't go. Once a month or so, we like to go visit my family in West Virginia. And again, I can't go. My parents are going next week, but I can't go because of my job. And I'm happy to have a job. I'm really happy to have a full-time job that pays well and everything. But, you know, there's good and bad things to everything. Girls, I hope you all are doing really well. I haven't had time to watch any videos this week. It's been crazy, but I miss you all and I love you all. Viewers, I hope you all are doing really well. Everyone, please have a safe and happy weekend, and I will talk to you all next week. Bye.